Already in here, and my webcam has already frozen. That is lovely. I don't like that. Give me 1 second here. I will fix this. There we go. Okay. I don't understand why that happens. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my first stream to TikTok. There we go. There we go. And he's going to have me... I can't see the chat for TikTok now. That's just lovely. That is absolutely lovely. Move that over there. Camera's got a wide angle on it so you can actually see the screen. Oops. Don't go back. Why is it doing that? Go away. Cool. Move that there. Move that there. I can see stuff now. Kind of. Possibly. Not really, but okay. You know what? That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Alright. Cool. First stream to TikTok. Let's do this. It's Season 2. Season 2 of the new Forza Horizon 6. I have been obsessed with this game. I don't know why, but I'm kind of playing it a lot more than I did Forza Horizon 5 at this point. I'm actually taking part in the seasons. I got all the cars from last season. I'm gonna have to move that out of the way. Maybe. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, my camera just froze again. What is going on with my camera? My camera keeps freezing, and now it won't work. Why? Why is this happening? This is lovely. Give me a second, let me fix this. There we go. Seems to be working now. Take a little bit more this way. There we go. Cool. Now hopefully it stays that way. It looks like it's staying that way. It's not freezing. We're good. Okay, perfect. I hate that. I don't know why that happens from time to time. It only happens when I start to stream it. When I start to stream it, sometimes it doesn't stop. Sometimes. I actually have the ability to get the gold wristband now, and I can't wait. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that first. I'm going to do that first. I'm driving the Driftoria. The Crown Driftoria. I did turn on stream mode, didn't I? Yes, I did. Good. Cool. Now I can hear. Oh, hold on. Do a test drive. I'm not sure if I want this car or not. There we go. Woo. Not what I wanted to do. GTA 6 level of traffic here. Car does slide. It slides very well. I like this. I don't have one yet. You know what? We're gonna buy it. We're gonna buy it. We're gonna buy this car. We're not gonna drive it yet. I gotta tune it. Go back to the Driftoria. We gotta go to... Bring that up. There we go. We gotta go to the wristband, that thing. It's the first thing we're gonna do.
This, like the Invitational, is a rite of passage that all our legends must take. A lap to celebrate your success. I'll see you there.
Is that the Goliath? Is that the Goliath event? I'm smudging my glasses. Hold on a second. Down here. Down here. Up one. Up. You know what? That'll work. Hit a drift zone on the way there. There's no drift zones on the way there. I'm facing the wrong way.
Wow. From the qualifiers to every wristband, now to Legend Island. What a journey. That gold wristband isn't just a prize. It's a new beginning. So, see you there. I've heard some interesting rumors about who'll be joining us on the track. Arrived at your destination.
Make it 112.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Move.
Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
The slow cars were fun cars. Listen to that sound. Do I get to drive a Lambo?
We're about to be legends, say. What a feeling. We've reached the top, and there's still so much more waiting for us over on Legend Island.
I've already been there, technically. I did a multiplayer race, and I unlocked some roads, and I can't, if I jump there, it'll just teleport me back off the island. If I had a Lamborghini, I'd be dailing it every day. Just everywhere. Everywhere. I don't understand people who buy high-end, expensive...
Hey, looking forward to your victory lap? Your gold wristbands are waiting for you on Legend Island. Any event we threw at you, you tackled head-on, and honestly, I never had any doubt you'd make it this far.
Being a part of the festival, here, we won't forget it anytime soon.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Now, come on. We don't want to keep anyone waiting.
There we go.
Are we racing those jets? No, they are racing us. This has been quite a journey, you two. I owe you both. Big time.
Don't mention it. Just enjoy the moment.
Darius Flint! I just saw Darius Flint! Protagonist from, or the antagonist from the first one. I just saw him. I don't know who Ashley Stewart is. But that is the Lambo from the second game. Oh, Warren, he was the event organizer from the third one in Australia. I saw that. That was a Holden. Now it's going to be a McLaren Senna, I bet, in the fourth game. Centenario. Never mind. That was also from the third game. Mercedes AMG 1 from the fifth one. Don't you pass me. Don't you pass me.
There we go! Entrance granted! You've worked hard for this. Welcome to Legend Island, a playground for the best Horizon has to offer.
Hold on. Controller. Let me grab my controller. Oh crap, it's down there. I'm afraid if I touch the wire again, it's gonna set my camera off. I gotta be very careful about this. There we go. Grab that. Hopefully my camera didn't freeze again. Camera didn't freeze again. We're good. Alright. Cool. 360 controller activated. Now I can do this. Can't do photo mode with a steering wheel. What in the world? No! Not what I was trying to do. I wanted to. That is... turn the contrast down. Oh, wow. That is crazy. That's a lot of difference between just one setting. I just lost all... What in the world just happened? There we go. I hate doing the pictures. Trying to collect all the cars. I liked doing it in the second one. I think it was the second one. I almost had all of them. Took a bunch of pictures. Since... There we go. That's what I wanted to do. That's a better picture. Cool. Yay! Somebody beat me. I don't know if I'm allowed to call myself a legend now. Oh great, I'm gonna get a copyright strike for this music. Streamer mode shouldn't be a thing in video games. So there's 2 achievements in 30 seconds.
How does that feel? Gold suits you. Now, moving straight on, as I'm sure that will take a while to hit home, but on Legend Island, we raise the stakes with events only available to the best Horizon drivers.
Ooh. Goliath. Track life. What are these other ones? Gauntlet. Oh, excuse me. Where's that cross-country one? Down there. The Colossus. Takes you around the... I made a custom... I did not know that that was an actual race. But I did a custom map, or a custom race of this very lap here around the DC Beltway, the Tokyo Beltway. That's what I called it. Tokyo Beltway Tour. And there's one with traffic and one without traffic, because I still like to do it every now and again, try to do a lap as fast as possible on the open roads. And then we got this one. It's a point to point, it looks like. Yeah. That's also huge. Very huge.
I give you Legend Island. More events, more races, more horizons. Enjoy it. But the festival doesn't stop once you reach legend status. Really, you're only just getting started. The festival playlist is brimming with fresh, ever-changing events and exclusive rewards.
Is that so? I'm getting all these roads done. Legend Island Circuit. Legend Island looks like an overgrown forest. Like, no road markings. Where am I going? Oh, I'm leaving. But it's a drift zone, so we're good. How much did I need for 3 stars? It was like 100. What was it? 115? 200. 125. Okay. I don't know if I can get that with this car. For some reason, I don't get a lot of points with this car, even though I specifically tuned it for drift racing, or for drifting. Okay. I haven't driven this car yet. Everyone just got this car. Oh, and a Sabre, a McLaren Sabre. I've got 2 of those. I don't know why. Everyone got one as a gift because they had to shut down the Eliminator event due to people using an exploit. Go back. There it is. And I don't know why, but they gave me a second one. There's not one for time attack, is there? Oh, no, there is. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be drifting in this car. Boy, has 198 of those bonus boards. I have no idea how he's getting some of these 5,000 XP ones. Ridiculously hard to get. Looks like all this is dirt. And that these might be the last of the roads that I need. The M2 rally car. I'm gonna use that. Okay. There's my controller. Controller automatically shuts off after like 5 minutes. Now I already have a GR Yaris. Is that a rally body kit? I do not, however, have a 650S or 570S. Dirt roads look like it's like a long forgotten trail that nobody cares about anymore. There are 3 roads I haven't gotten. 1, 2. Oops. So maybe I'm missing one. I've got to be missing one somewhere. Okay, we'll figure that out here in a minute. They're gonna add motorcycles to the game. Kawasaki Ninja, Suzuki, the Gixxer? Suzuki was the Gixxer, right? I don't know much about motorcycles. Path that way. Okay. Road's driven 100%. 100%. 99%. So there's a part of the road on here, somewhere in this area, I haven't gotten. I'd be willing to bet it's somewhere in this little exchange over here that I haven't driven yet. It has to be. There it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Very, 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 very small, but I see it. There it is. So I've driven all the roads now. Beautiful. Alright. Colossus. Goliath. Probably never going to use this car in a race unless I'm doing like a rivals. Nothing for time attack. Time attacks have different classes based on what you're using. Top out the A class car, which is what I'm using right now, and see what kind of lap time I can set with it. I got past an event. What? He's booking it too. Doing so much better. $2,744 for the A class. Yeah, that's bad. Well, not bad, but... I never get anything. I've gotten... The only one good thing I've gotten from these wheel spins is a new Ferrari... what was it? 250 GTO. $48 million car. That's it. And I'm probably never going to use that Jeep. And I don't care for clothing. Yeah. That's it. That's the only good thing I've gotten from these wheel spins. When did I get this? I don't remember winning that. I'm gonna have to go to an actual barn to do a barn find gift thing. Right here. Turn my Aston Martin into a proper froder. Gift a bunch of these cars. I've got 2 of the Ferraris that were causing the glitches, apparently. Well, one of the cars that might have been causing glitches. There we go. Yo, what's up? Gift a barn find? I can't gift a barn find, can I? No, I'm not going to. I'll give the GMC though. That was another car that was causing problems with people's saves. I never had an issue. I had a fully tuned, what was it? The M Sport, the Ray Hall Letterman M Sport rally car, and I had that fully tuned, like built up and everything. And for some reason, my game did not break. So I don't know if that was one of the cars that was causing it for other people, or if it was just they suspected it. I just bought this last night. Why do I have... Oh, it's the welcome pack, that's why. You know what? Yeah. No, we're gifting one. We're gonna go ahead and gift one to a new player. Someone's getting a brand new McLaren Sabre. I hope they enjoy it. I think we're good now. Why is there drift tires on this? Alright, I think I'm done. Classic rally, not a hatchback. One of the challenges, or one of the season's challenges, is for like 80s hatchback or something like that. That's your car. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't get that car. I don't think I can get barn finds. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. I think we're good. Now we can do the Goliath.
Strap in for this one. The Goliath lives up to its name and then some. The longest route around Japan. No shortcuts. Good luck. Good luck.
I might have to make... I've tried driving this car. This is hard. Without traction control, you gotta be real careful with it. It does stick to the ground though. And I extremely dislike doing the little photo challenges. What is that? Sierra Cars. Yokohama Alpha 2020. Save enough for that one. The Valkyrie Pro, Valkyrie, or whatever. All right, there we go. Yeah, see, it sticks to the ground, so I gotta be careful. It will turn when you need it to. Why? Am I having a hard time navigating that corner right there? downforce might be set a little high because he's got a lot of speed on the straights, but for some reason he's got just as much speed in the corners as I do. Something's not making sense here. That right there doesn't make any sense to me. How are like, I hate that. Even when you're off-road, they somehow manage to just corner like they're on rails. It makes no sense. Come on. I'm understeering and they're flying through that corner. So anything track toy, that's our class. Still no 3 stars? Nope.
Welcome back, Michael.
No, no. You streaming on something else too? Yes, I am streaming to YouTube at the same time. I would have done YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, or not Twitch, TikTok all at the same time, but for some reason, Facebook, it's only on Facebook. If I try to do Facebook and YouTube, it's fine. If I try to do Facebook and anything else, Facebook, it doesn't work. Like, it just, what's, the video skips. So it makes it hard to watch. I used to be able to try stream to Facebook, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time, and then for some reason, like last year, it just stopped working properly. Track toys. I need track toys. I figure out who I was talking to myself, so that I'm not just silent the entire time. I don't know if there's anybody on YouTube, but apparently, according to my Streamlabs here, whoop. Where did my chat go? Well, there we go. Beautiful. Bring that over there. Bring that over there. Wait, no. And there we go. Okay. According to YouTube, I've got like 2 people watching. Track toys. Extreme track toys. What is it? It was like retro racers or something like that was also on there. Need an R-Class car. Sweet. Chill over here for a while. I appreciate you being here. What car should I use for that Goliath? Oops. I own one of them. Alright, so there's that Yokohama thing. I'm gonna try to get something with all-wheel drive, or something I can build into an all-wheel drive track car. That might seem like cheating, and it kinda is. But I cannot drive that Ferrari. There goes the Xbox controller. 4.2 million, 3 million. See what cars I've got. Am I allowed to use the Ferrari for that race? Use my Hyundai. I got a thing for Hyundais. I do not own a Hyundai. I have a Kia. I have a little Forte GT. But Hyundai owns Kia. So until they put the Forte GT and the Stinger in here, that's not what I want to do. I want to go with Hyundai as my favorite car brand. No. Have I tried the HSV and R-Class yet? No, I don't think I have. Which one are we talking about? Are we talking about the Holden Maloo or the, what is it? Commodore. I have both of them. I turned the HSV into a drift car. The Maloo. I have not. Can I do that? Can I build this car? I really wish we got these stateside. I really do. I'd have gone into debt for one of these. What can I do to it? Oh. 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 We are... yeah, I'm gonna have to convert this into all-wheel drive. It's just gonna have to happen. Nope. There's nothing I can do to it. Well, that's if I do the engine swap. Either really just some Aussie V8. I mean, I'd still buy one. I still want one. First of all, it looks sexy. That is a very sexy, sexy coupe utility. A ute. I would absolutely want one. I hear there's a company out in Colorado that imports them and then just like shifts them over to right-hand drive or left-hand drive. Steering wheel on the correct side of the car. Nice. So that's a 7.4 liter V8, twin turbo V8. If I do any of these other engines, I wonder. Yeah, the amount of hoops, anything, I don't know if you know anything about importing cars into the United States. When it comes to importing, there's a lot of bureaucratic crap you need to go through. And if you actually want to be able to make it street legal, it has to be at least, if it wasn't imported here, and it will not conform to emission standards, I believe, you have to wait 25 years to be able to bring one over. Or you can buy a bunch of them, get them crash tested. What was it? You have to crash test them. You have to basically make sure that it would actually be able to conform to the road in that moment, and then you would have to start importing them like that. And I can't imagine the amount of crap you have to go through. Yeah, it's a different car type too. I think they might actually register the Utes as a pickup truck. I think here in the States. An OG Raptor. Oh yeah, $750,000. Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. That's crazy. That's like, I'd much rather buy a house for that price, and then try to import one of these later. Good news is though, my car, the one that I really want, TVR Cigaris, is just about ready. Just about. I got another 4 years before I can start importing these. If I can find one in good enough condition, and then you would have to be responsible for like the parts and the maintenance and all that stuff. But I would absolutely go for one of those. It's always the cars that we didn't get here stateside that they're just like perfect. Oh, it sounds so beautiful. Move up Dolly's Dream for the Maloo. Dolly's Dream. If it's on Instagram, I don't have Instagram. My camera is lopsided. Hold on. I'm sorry about this. I don't know why. There we go. Camera didn't freeze. We're good. Perfect. Camera's like lopsided. Oh, you shared it in-game. Stop. Go back. Is it, how do I look for it? Designs? Is it designs? Find new designs. The people who can actually do this actually make liveries in game. Not that one. This button. There we go. People who can actually make these in game, you guys are awesome. That's it. Is that it right there? Okay. I'm using a PlayStation steering wheel. The T300 RS Gran Turismo Edition for PlayStation 4, 5, and PC. It's got buttons as numbers in the game. I don't know which button is button 4. That's button 4. Okay. I'm going to have to like mark it off on the steering wheel or something here. What did I just do? What did I just do? There we go. Dolly's Dream is a big thing here in Australia. Oh, I want to go to Australia. I do. I want to attend the Bathurst 1000. That's on my bucket list. The closest thing we got to a Holden here in the States was the Chevy SS and the Pontiac G8, and the Pontiac GTO. Those are the closest things to Australian cars we got here in the States. Or the closest thing to a Holden we got here in the States. Yeah, we're rolling with that. We're going to go ahead and roll with that. I like that. Move the mouse out of the way. There we go. So, Ed, you're going to have to educate me here. In Australia, what would be considered sacrilege when it comes to cars? I got to know. Like, if there's got to be like a universal, you do not do this to a Holden. There's got to be something that you just don't do. It's like a universally in Australia agreed upon, you don't do this. There's got to be something. I want to make sure I don't commit any cardinal sins when it comes to the automotive world and the world down under. What was I about to do? Woo! Max it out. 231. No, other way, other way. %of the rear is perfect. Uh-oh. All right. Running start here. No! That's a lot of understeer. Yeah, this car is understeering like crazy. I'm gonna have to fix that. Nope. Hit the wrong button, lost my stream. Oh, well, I'm glad you're back though. That's okay. I don't expect anybody to stick around. I'm boring and I'm ugly. Take some of that understeer out here. There. See if that works. Oops. That sounds gnarly. I wish I could have supercharged it. Hold on, I didn't... Did I check to see if I could? I can't. I'm stuck with having it twin turboed. You have to, when it comes to the Holdens, any V8 dumped in a Holden, no exception, must be supercharged. There's no better sound to me than the whine of a Roots supercharger. It's the reason why I got the Driftoria supercharger. It just sounds beautiful. The only thing I can do to this car is just add an anti-lag twin turbo kit. Yeah, they don't know how to do Aussie engines, which is weird because Forza Horizon 3, excuse me, was in Australia. I would have thought they would have done a little bit more research on Holdens. It was a shame that they didn't have as many of them in there. Yeah, they had a whole game about it and they still failed. Yep. Get a running start here. Still understeering. I need to fix the understeer in this car because I am losing a lot of speed. Top 91%, so yeah, I am losing a lot of speed. It's a bike week where I live. Lots of motorcycles up here. Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg. Now you can't even play Forza Horizon 3. Hold on a second. 1 second. Oops. I just got to get myself an Xbox again. But, yeah, I could play. Might not be able to play it online. I got Forza Horizon 3, Forza 4, Forza 7, a bunch of PlayStation 2 games. That's actually something I want to do. I got myself a little, that thing right there has a bunch of emulators on it. For PlayStation 2, 3, 4, Sega Genesis to Dreamcast, and a bunch of games installed on it. We got people with Monster Ferrari at 56.6 seconds. Got to this too, but it doesn't work online. Fails to launch most of the time. Aw, that's a shame. I thought you were talking about the digital version. I can imagine if you can't play it online anymore. Yeah, maybe might need aerodynamics for this car. Good lord, this car also understeers. There's like 1 in 1,000. What does that mean? Hold on. Leave it in your console and hopes it opens up a few times, but it's like 1 in 1,000. Oh, that sucks. I'd kind of traded in my Xbox for my PlayStation 5 right behind the camera over there. Got Gran Turismo 7. Because now that Forza Horizon or Forza launches on PC, the whole reason why I bought an Xbox was for Forza, but now I can just get it on my PC. So I traded in the Xbox, got a PlayStation 5 so I can play Gran Turismo 7. Track life. So when it says track life, extreme track toys, retro racers, can't buy a recommended car because it's gonna just give you everything that's in R class. I need one of these to be all-wheel drive because I can't drive these rear-wheel drives. Well, I don't want to turn on traction control. I like driving without it. See if I can't do anything with the 787. This is my first time driving this car. That's why this car doesn't have a 6-speed in it. Oh, it's Bowie knife. He ain't gonna let me through. Yes, he will. I might have to use this car for the Goliath. That's going to be my problem. I am so used to the cars kind of like sliding into the corners. I don't know how to drive these fast cars that are just so grippy. I can take corners at full speed that I normally wouldn't be able to in any other car. I have the difficulty set to highly skilled, by the way. So yeah, I might just have to use this car for the Goliath. Because I can actually drive this car, and I'm tired of hitting the wall. Very fast. Very, very fast. Very, very handleable. This car just grips. probably get on the throttle a lot sooner if I wasn't afraid that the car was going to spin on me. Yeah, margin of error is so small with these fast cars that if you're not perfect, you're going to lose a lot of time and a lot of speed. Okay. I failed. Alright, what's next? Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to do the seasonal stuff. Alright, 1980s retro hatchback. Hot hatch. What else was there? That's one up here, wasn't it? What's that? I don't know what that picture is, but alright. 1980s Total Rally, B class. That's a dirt trail I haven't done yet. 1980s. They're doing the 1980s. What's the gauntlet? What's that one? 80s Retro Super Saloon. '80s car, any car, or anything really. Okay. So I gotta basically focus on the 80s here. I already have the treasure map. Button 2. Change filter. I don't know what button 2 is. Okay, there we go. My paddle. Alright. Focus on the 80s.
Welcome back, Michael.
That's my name. And I can't... What was the map? So 80s hot hatch. I forgot what the... No, crap. I just gone to the festival playlist. I don't want to write them down. What do I need? Oh, and the treasure hunt. I forgot about the treasure hunt. I think I know where that's at. Really wish they gave you more than just a thumbnail picture to know where exactly you need to go. You can see the snow mountains in the back, and there's a city behind or in front of that. I'll say it's down here. Alright, 1980s Total Rally. Any 80s car. D-Class Retro 80s hatchback. So let's do the D-Class Retro 80s hatchback. Alright, so Retro 80s hatchback. Retro hatchback from the 80s. I've got... It needs to be D-Class. So it needs to be under 400. So I need to buy a car because I don't have one. From the 80s. So I'm stuck with that Golf. That's it. Oh, and the Civic Si. So I either get a Golf or a Civic, and I'm going Golf because I don't like Hondas. There's only 2 cars in the game right now that would actually conform to that one restriction. I gotta bring up the 400. Hungry. Yeah, not gonna be good. Spent 18 grand almost for a, yeah, 18 grand for a car, and then spent another almost 16 grand to get it good. I certainly hope these races aren't going to take forever, because these cars are slow. Yeah, the only car I can use. I knew it. I knew it. Doesn't give you the chance to do anything. It just jumps you right into the race. Drops you right in the race. I need to run to the bathroom. So, we will hang tight. We will be right back. Yeah. Just hang tight. We will be right back. There we go. Oh, that's right. Don't hit me. I know the moment I turn the difficulty up, it'll make it impossible. You can't restart because it'll just jump you right back in the race again. I wonder if people actually use the damage and tire wear in a race. I can't. Those don't. There we go. I do have a clutch pedal, but you don't need it with paddle shifters. No, not steering. The world. When I found out that they added auto drive to this game and people just started using that to run like time attacks, I consider that cheating as well. Because now you're just like exploiting something that's earning you lots of credits for doing nothing. And I don't like that. Oops. Custom. Lock on, steering, simulation. We're going expert. Oh. Oh, hello. I don't have this car either. I have 4 million. We'll go ahead and buy it. photo of any car from the 80s drifting. Well, when I win the BMW from this event, I'll be able to do that. My phone went off. Yeah. Cool. Oh, this is painstaking. Oh, I did turn the difficulty up. Might have to do it again. Yeah, there's only 2 cars they're using. So there was only 2 cars that you could use for this entire series. Championship. Ridiculous. At the very least, make it C class so it opens up your what's the word I'm looking for? Selection. There we go. Your selection. Get my kratom. What a douche. Why are the roads wet inside the tunnel? afraid if I turn the difficulty up again, it's gonna make it even harder. Or then it'll make it impossible. Let's see what happens. At least I'm getting a lot of money for these races. Almost $50,000 for that one. Oh, credits for that one. I'm afraid to find out how hard they are. There's like a difficulty. There was a difficulty curve in all the other Horizons where it went from, when you went to expert, like they became really hard. Okay, so a lot closer to that time. I'll take even more money, though. That's a nice bonus. Cool. Now I get my BMW. I got 2 super wheel spins, and I guarantee you I'm not going to get anything from them. Oh! I'll take the, yeah, it's a nice bar. I'll take that. Almost got 250, more clothes. More clothes and 10,000 credits. But the best thing I got out of those 2 wheel spins was a 1980s Abarth. I want that Lotus. That's another car we don't get here in the States. Well, you don't see it often enough. A Lotus. Park anywhere and involving car meet from the 80s. With a car from the 80s. Oh. AMG Hammer Coupe. They're really generous with the rewards here. Oh, excuse me. Alright, any car from the 1980s drifting. Hold on, I have a BMW M3 drift car that I believe was the E30.
Welcome back, Michael.
I'm tired of making that mistake too. Yep, I do. So any car from the 80s drifting. There we go. I got a 1989 BMW drift car. Wow. Car is very, very squirrely. Oh, I straightened out the wheels. Why am I hearing music? Alright, what's next? So we did you. I need a 1980s car. I can do 21 seconds or faster. Well, I mean, if I can control the throttle in this car... Oh, no, I need a B-class. That does sound nasty, though. What else was there? This one. There we go. 1980s Total Rally. B-Class 1980s. I do 95 miles an hour in a B-Class car. There we go. Is that Trailblazer? Okay. So I need a bunch of B-Class 1980s cars, basically. There's the rally car that I could use. I take that back. Here's the rally car I could use. Oh no, I need a B-Class, that's right. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, 1980s B-Class. 1980s B-Class. Total Rally B-Class, 1980s. C-Class Retro Super Saloon. And then, yeah, again, B-Class 1980s. Which I don't know if I have any that are 1980s and topped out B-Class. Well, there's my Retro Super Saloon. That was easy. Oh, no, that's 2003. Dang it. And you can't sort by year. Alright. This is fun. This is fun. Nope. Nope, stop it. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. I can. That needs to be B-Class. Or C-Class. What kind of tires are on there? Drag tires? Why are drag tires on there? really not much I can do to this car to make it conform. Yeah. Well, first of all, that's a coupe, not a saloon. So, I don't know why this is allowed. This is gonna be worse than the Golf. Hold on. That BMW was not on the list. Oh wait, I was looking for B class, that's why. Give me that. I would much rather use the BMW. And if I increase the tire compound, yeah, it takes me right into B. And I don't want that. Do some power upgrades here. Ooh. Nope. Cool. If I were to drive, how far would it be? 12 miles. I like how big the map is, though.
100 yards. Turn sharp left. 100 yards. Turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Can set off the speed trap. drift it.
Yards. Turn right. Turn right.
That was terrible. But it is very controllable when it gets sideways. Woo-hoo-hoo!
In 400 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
Where's an evolving car meet? Or park? Is that it? So I have to park my car at the car meet to get the reward for that one. Where'd my phone just go? Oh, hello. Hokubu. Gotta figure out where the treasure is.
Recalculating route.
No! Don't lose speed going uphill. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump. Tired of driving it. That's crazy. Alright, so I've got less power in this car and more weight. But yet it's on par with this. So I better have the cornering speed. There would be only 2 cars I could buy anyways. Well, I certainly hope I made the right choice with this car. It might actually be the cornering speed. Or the cornering grip. Definitely got to be the cornering grip. All right, next race I'm taking the BMW. That car was really squirrely. Real quick. Make that go full screen. Nope. That's not what I want to do. There we go. I don't have... well, it doesn't matter. See if this one's any better, handling-wise. That could have just have been because I was on dry road, but it did seem like it was a lot better in the corners. Not nearly as squirrely. Oh, you know what? I'm still on pro difficulty. I just now realized. I never turned the difficulty back down to highly skilled. That bomb. I'm not going up another difficulty level. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so I got my DeLorean now. I might just use the rally car that I want to use for all of these. Excuse me.
Welcome back, Michael.
It would be Retro Rally, wouldn't it? Yeah, Retro Rally. Classic Rally would take me to like 1970s and earlier. Maybe it would be Classic Rally. My arms are getting tired. I still only have one car that I'd be able to use anyways, so I might as well just use my Quattro. I just didn't forget. Give me the Sport Quattro. Hood pins. Mud flaps, yep. Thought so. Alright, so if I'm limited to B class. My rally tire at? There it is. That would take me up to A class. I know the rear spoiler actually decreases your... Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, that's great. So I gotta be careful with these next upgrades. Cool.
According to an old saying, the pen is mightier than the sword. Today especially, many people seem to have been brought together by the pen. They make friends with people in distant lands and learn.
Oh, it's one of these things.
In this way, the pen is helping to unite a world that has been divided by the sword.
I don't want to do this. I'm not doing this one.
In foreign lands, tape recorder is one of the best means that you can find. The tape recorder is ideal for leaving our friends an impression of the country in which we live. The person in Japan, for example, can send all kinds of strange sounds to his friends in distant lands.
Out of everything I could have hit, yep, that didn't work. And I missed it. How in the world are you supposed to do that? I mean, the way the car just bounces everywhere. I need to do 45 seconds. There's no freaking way that's possible. Oh no, I need to do 43 seconds. Okay, whew. But still, this car just bounces everywhere. Like, I have no idea how you're supposed to keep control of the car when it's just nothing but little dips and hills that you could just launch right off of. I have no idea how I'm going to do that. Fine, we'll do a dirt road speed zone. There we go. I'm trying to find my words. I have no idea how I'm going to be able to keep control of the car while it's just bouncing everywhere. I'm going to need to go the opposite direction because this is uphill. Doesn't even have the power to make it up the hill. Oh, sweet.
So it was you making all that noise. It's supposed to be nice and chill up there.
one's done. I have no idea. 1980s.
Won't stop now, please. Leaders, lie, cheat, haters, fight, please. People, die, streets, fall on fire, heat. You can't stop me. Man, it's crazy. Human life been replaced by AI. Play.
I'll have to get into the DeLorean. I've already got it, so that's good. I don't want to do the Eliminator. I hate doing online races. Yeah, see, right off the bat, how in the world are you supposed to do a 43-second Trailblazer in a car that's slow? Oh my gosh, I did it. Alright, never mind, we're good. You just gotta get really lucky. Oh. What? That was not a jump start.
Arrived at your destination.
21 seconds. Or faster. Alright. No idea. First of all, I saw the screen. It said 8 seconds. Look at that. 8.566 seconds. How are you getting that fast in a 1980s car? B-class 1980s car. I only have 3 cars from the 1980s that are B-class. What am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with that? Only good thing was a car that I'm probably never going to use. I am getting garbage for these wheel spins. No. No, go back. Oh. Getting sick of doing that. Get back inside. There we go. Clutch. I mean, I know darn good and well I can't. Yeah. If I increase the, yep, too big. Alright, way too big. Hopefully that works. The streamer mode music, man, is ridiculous. I hate this music. Alright, try that again. Better than the Audi.
Arrive at your destination.
So now the only ones I need. Oh. Got the Volkswagen. Now the only ones I need now to do are the weekly challenge for the DeLorean and all these dailies. Well, the ones that show up. Take a picture or take a photo whilst in any Ford at the Temple of Naichi Falls. Nacho Falls? And this. That has to be... Again, I really wish that they had more than just that little tiny picture there. But you can see the mountains in the back, and there's something, there's like a city or a dock or something there. Which leads me to believe it's probably right here somewhere. Or no, right here somewhere. On the beach. Turn it off. Ugh. I don't know what kind of music that is, but I'd prefer to listen to Horizon Pulse, but no. No. Can't get copyright struck. Alright, maybe not here. Here? Trying to find the spot. That looks like there's like a dockyard or like a town or something in the back. I didn't see. You see the mountains. Just push an entire net. Oh, can't go that way. So it's not there either. Could be here? It's gonna have the mountains in the back. So if I'm looking this way, I'm thinking Pro Snipe God. What's going on? I don't know why. It came through Xbox. Is it here? Is that Mason on TikTok there? What's going on, brother? I think it's here. No, it can't be here. Well, luckily that chat's not appearing up on screen because I don't want you to put your name out there like that, but you can probably see it up on screen. Alright, so there's the mountains. Water's going to be off to my right. Well, yeah, of course I'm going to remember you. But you can just do the chat in there because it pops up on screen. I really wish they could like expand the photo so I can see what I'm looking at here. Very, very small, and I don't like that. But it looks like. First, I thought it was here. It's gonna be in front of a big rock. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, there's porta potties. It's not a porta potty, never mind. It's on a beach where you can see the mountains in the back and there's a city. The water's going to be off to the right. So you can actually see the mountains, the snow mountains from the beach here, but where would it be? So in the back. Rocky outcrop on the beach with a city appearing in the back and the mountains, the snowy mountains in the back behind that. With the water off to my right. And it wouldn't be here because you won't be able to see the mountains. I already searched here. This is the only other place with a rocky outcrop. I can think of. That wasn't going to work. And I've already gone on the other side of this outcrop. Back up. You can't see the mountains or a city-like area or a dockyard. That's not it. The water would be off to my right. Be farther north? It can't be farther north. There's nothing over here. I think it's like right here. So it looks like it's right around here. I'm gonna go ahead and explore this entire area. I haven't the slightest idea where to find it. I might have to look it up. It's okay. It's a beach with water off to the right, and you looking forward will be able to see the mountains and like a city-ish area. I really don't want to look it up. Bonus board. Didn't know that was there. I haven't the slightest idea. So the snow mountains are up that way, with the water off to the right. It looks like the only place that could possibly be would be right around here somewhere. It looks like you're looking at this dockyard. Or this area right here. Are we sure it's not down in this area? Because that's that like, to me it looks like it could be right here somewhere, but I can't find it. That looks more like a village than an Oh, go back, go back. Drive in the water. You can't be down here, because if you were looking towards where the mountains are at, you wouldn't be able, well, you wouldn't be able to see the mountains anyways, because all that's just, it's a tall area by itself. I guess we're just going to have to surf the beach for a minute. Mountains are on the other side of that hill. So it wouldn't be over here. And if you were on the beach over here, with the water off to the right, you're not looking at the mountains. I don't know. I don't know where it's at. Oh, over here, probably? No, because I'm not looking enough at... The city would be directly behind it, and it doesn't look like I'm looking at the city. Yes, it does. I might have forgotten to set up chat alerts, and I apologize for that. Chat alerts and gift alerts, because first time streaming to TikTok and brand new overlays, I had to remove everything and do it all again. To anybody who gifted me, I see diamonds. I don't know what diamonds are, but I like that. I like diamonds. I'm shiny. I'm simple. Yeah, I actually think it might be the city. Oh, is that it? Oh, I found it! There it is. Okay, I found it. So it is, for anybody who wants to find it, it's right here. So yeah, I was looking at the city. It doesn't look like I'm looking at the city. It looks like it's like a small, like a dockyard area. Okay, so there we go. If you're looking for it, it's right down here towards the Space Center. Towards the Space Center. You got to be looking at the city from it. City from the beach. Alright, so that makes it so much easier. Yeah, if you're looking for it, there you go. You found it. I really don't want to do this. I'll do it later. Ladies and gentlemen, we've gone on for about, what, 3 hours now, I think? A little bit more than that. And I need to finish up setting up my chat alerts. I didn't know that was not working. Yeah, we're over 3 hours. Almost 3.5 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. I got a little bit done. My arms are tired. I'm getting hungry. For some reason, my AC is blowing cold air on my feet, and it's not cooling me down. I'm getting hot right now. Tomorrow, I do want to do American Truck Simulator. Yeah. Since the Illinois download DLC, there we go. Since the Illinois DLC, I haven't done anything, so I want to do that. play a little relaxing game for a Sunday. Getting frustrated playing this. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for being here. See you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.